I started same as everyone else really, just, you know, giving out mixtapes and being at school, and there was a few of us at school that were into kind of hardcore, and I was one of them, and, you know, sneak into raves that I could get into. I look really young. I still look quite young now for my age, but, you know, like, I'll try and sneak in and get into a rave, whatever ones I could get into, and just got into the music from there, really. I was getting known for my DJing, but then, you know, I had a couple of tunes. You know, I had the Altitude tune with Stacker and Skynet, Robocop, tunes like that, that sort of helped bring me through. But it's really, if I think about it since then, you know, my production since I've come through as a DJ has gone, really, it's very, very sparse. I think you can hear sometimes the difference between a producer DJ and a DJ DJ. Do you know what I mean? So I think, you know, it would be nice if there was some way that we could bring more DJs through. It's great if they can produce and make tracks as well, but I think if you're a DJ, you're a DJ. Do you know what I mean? People will warm to what you do if you've always been a DJ and it's always been in your heart, you know. I spend all week listening to tunes, all week. I'm constantly listening to music and thinking, wow, I could put this in my set, and where could I play this one? Because I get inspired from so many different types of music. So, yeah, you know, I spend a lot of time listening, and like I say now, I get into the studio 2 or 3 times, and like I say, lock myself off and just have a little mix and lock myself off from the world, man. And I love it, you know. It's important as well when people are paying money to see you play. You've got to give something and give something back, you know what I mean? Make sure that you're on the ball 110%. That's the way I look at it anyway. Everything's always been across the board. I've always done that. Tried to basically, you know, like, either adapt what I'm playing if I know a night's a certain way. You know, like if I go to One Nation, I'm not going to roll out deep. I was at Swerve the other week and there was a girl at the front. She was going, play jump up, play jump up. The whole time I played, play jump up, play jump up. And Shy FX was standing next to me, and a couple of other people, and I was looking at them like, someone help me, someone tell her where she is. Do you know what I mean? This is Swerve, like, I'm going to get lynched if I play anything like that. I like to go to a certain place and play a certain style. I always have done. Or unless I get 2 hours, you know, or a bit longer, and then you can actually play what you want. And that's a brilliant thing, because I think that's why drum and bass is so great, is because we were the first kind of genre, I think, really, to really take all the different types of music and include them in our music. There have been many debates, and, you know, you don't want to come across bitter at technology a lot of the time, you know, by going on so much. But like I say, I learned when I learned and got into this, people used 1210s and decks, and, you know, that for me it's everything, man. It's like that was the art, that was the whole artistry to it, and, you know, getting down with just a bag of records and just going in and mixing, and, you know, now, you know, like I say, all the things, you know, there's programs where you don't have to get it in time, and, you know, it's not actually DJing. I've always looked on DJing as an art and a skill, and that's what I think, that's what captivated me from the beginning, was that. So I might, if I make a tune and, you know, I've got it half finished and I'll just get it in time for Friday, I might sneak a little CD into my bag now and again. But, you know, yeah, yeah, but, you know, that's, you know, sometimes you haven't got enough time to cut it. As technology evolves, stuff like this is all going to happen, you know. Digital downloads, you know, I was very like, digital downloads, I don't want to do that, I want to sell vinyl. But, you know, it is, you can't fight evolution in a lot of cases in anything. And I think that, you know, it's just the way that technology is going to take it that way. And, you know, like I say, as long as people are buying it and not everyone's just ripping it, there's a lot of people out there that do that. You know, I think it's all good, and, you know, it's better sometimes to embrace things rather than fight them. It's basically the way I've kind of ended up looking at it. I think there's a lot of more accessibility to get into a studio and write a tune. You know, you just need a laptop and a dodgy program of something, and you can write tunes now. And now there's more distributors that probably aren't making as much money as they used to. And I understand, you know, they want to make a, you know, a few bob as well, but you know, they're going to take any music they can and try and sell it. But you know, it's not necessarily all a good thing, because it might not be the best produced track or might be the greatest track and it's getting out on vinyl. Whereas, you know, a few years ago it was a lot harder to get your track released, and you know, the quality control was a bit better perhaps. So, you know, in a way it's I think if it's best for an artist to send his demo out, get it listened to, and get some guidance with it. Do you know what I mean? And get a label owner to say, right, you should do this, this and this, and you should try, you know, help them out with it, rather than, you know, I think some people maybe will just make a tune, go, oh, I made a tune, and someone's given them a distribution deal, and, you know, then it's not always that good, you know what I mean? So it's pros and cons. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes in Shogun as of late. There's been loads happening. The first artist album will be an Alex Perez one, which he's just starting little ideas at the moment. You know, eventually we want to get an Icicle album. That'll be a bit further down the line. And a Friction and KT album. Like I say, I'm trying to knuckle down now and actually get serious about writing music again. So yeah, there's so much there. We're going to have some bits and bobs, you know, some non-drum and bass things come out on Shogun. Spectra Soul, going to be really big artists as well. They're getting so much love already, and you know, they're not even, I think they're about halfway of their potential. Yeah, it's just there's loads happening, and the night's gone from strength to strength as well, which has been great. So lots of nights at the end, and some more tour nights. But I think both mixes are great, to be honest. I think that it's a real good spectrum of the drum and bass thing. I know that, you know, the drum and bass arena guys were very cool with me about it and wanted me to express myself and really kind of do what I want to do. I wasn't pressured to do any certain kind of style, and I've literally rolled that out as I've wanted to. Do you know what I mean? And people were really cool with tunes. I've got, you know, there's a lot of people I've got to big up about it, because, you know, people have given me tracks on there, you know, the Goldies and the Shy FXs, you know, that have given me tracks that are so fresh for that. You know, that CD is so fresh, and, you know, I've got to say thanks to them, because, you know, they've let me have tunes that are brand new. I think some tunes aren't even finished. So yeah, I'm really pleased with it, how it's come out. Really pleased with it. It's mainly just me. What I'm playing at the moment. And, you know, but what I really, you know, it's quite expressive, the music on there. It's not, you know, I haven't gone crazy tear out. It's just a nice bit of everything, and I'm really happy with it. Really happy with it's come out. It's great to be on a project with Fabio, you know, someone that I've like respected for years and years and years, and seeing the artwork come out with, like, you know, Friction and Fabio. It's amazing. Like, I would never have dreamed of that X amount of years ago, and I think it's such a good album, like as an all-round package. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what people think. Wicked Icicle track. It's really good. If you got good bass in your car, this tune will destroy your car sound system. Do you know what I mean? It's a really good one. Spartan by Icicle, really big tune. I've been playing that for a while. It's one of my favourites. Blame, Stay Forever. Another big tune, really like that one. Near Miss by Systems on there. It's another bass killer. Like, just, yeah, it's tunes. All the tunes on there, they're tunes that I'm really passionate about. Really, ones that I really love right now, and I think it shows good for the scene. With my CD, I literally want people to hear it, and, you know, yourself to hand that to someone and go, that's drum and bass. If you want to listen to drum and bass, that's drum and bass. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was the plan with it, really. Play jump up, play jump up.